Today we're going to be talking about something that is so important. I hope that you are ready for this. We're going to ditch the drinks. Now, a lot of us get a lot of extra sugar and unneeded calories, yes, calories from drinks. And so drinking water, which is what I'm doing right here, even though I'm drinking out of a mug, it is water. It's just here so that I can do some shameless self-promotion, healthy, wealthy habits, while I drink my water. Water is so important, and the drinks that we're drinking too often are not water. So let's get rid of some of these drinks and focus on getting water instead. I'm definitely a water drinker, but if you do not like drinking water, well, I think that's a little bit funny. I empathize with that and I can help. So if you're drinking something other than water because water is too boring or you don't like the taste, I've got some things right here. We've got these water drops. They're Sweet Leaf. I'm not particularly fond of any brand. These are just some things that I picked up or was given. So water drops here from Sweet Leaf are things that my son likes to use in his water, and then it makes him want to drink it, which he isn't always apt to do if he doesn't have some flavor in it. So they've got tropical punch, berries, lemon lime, stuff like that, and he likes these a lot. I don't particularly like them, but they work for him. So again, find something that works for you. Let's see what else we have here. This one is a True Lime. It's a powder in a sachet, so you would add this to the water. It does have some additives like citric acid, and it also has some stevia or stevia like these do. This one, however, is a lot better than a lot of the other options out there that would have sugar or other kinds of junk in them. And since we are getting rid of a lot of the junky things, let's talk about what it is we don't want to be drinking. We don't want to be drinking the sugar sweetened drinks that we might be drinking and thinking that we're getting hydrated from. That is really crazy, because we are actually probably dehydrating ourselves when we drink those. I mean, they leach the water out of our body to process all that sugar. So try and ditch the soda pop. I mean, what you call soda in the US, what we call pop in Canada. Get rid of that stuff. I mean, if you're still drinking it, whether it be full sugar soda pop or whether it be something a little more natural that's sweetened with cane sugar, or whether it be something that's artificially sweetened, you want to get rid of that stuff. Just stop drinking it right now. I mean, this is just a 7-day series and we're already on day 2, so you only have 6 days left. You can do it. If you're not a soda drinker, most people don't drink soda anymore, that I find, but for those of you who have replaced it with something bubbly or fizzy, I know that's really popular right now. There's some trendy ones like La Croix is really trendy, or like the Bubbles drinks, and there are also people who have Pellegrino or other bubbly water at home that they like to drink. It is fine to transition away from pop using bubbly water if that works for you. It's like a lot better than drinking other sugar sweetened beverages or even artificially sweetened beverages. So keep it up if that's working for you. If you don't need the bubbles though, I usually do just recommend regular old water. And if you get spring water or filtered water, more the better. Just drink some water. Nothing like it. So herbal tea is another way to get a lot of water, and it's not bad either. You can get a lot of benefits from herbal tea. So if you like them, try herbal teas, like non-caffeinated teas. A lot of the things that we call teas that are actually just infusions are great. Things that taste like fruit, absolutely fine. Drink as much of that as you would like, and as well, focus on getting rid of the other forms of caffeine. Just for the next 6 days, we want to be ditching all the drinks that are sugar-sweetened coffee beverages that might be loaded with sugar. If you know Tim Hortons, I'm sure that the Canadian viewers know Tim Hortons. Just for an example, one ice cap, which is so popular at this time of year as it starts to get hot and we're getting all hot where we're going somewhere, we want a cold beverage, reaching for an ice cap is going to give you 475 calories with no nutrition and a whole bunch of sugar, when really the chicken sandwich at Tim Hortons is only 320 calories or so, and actually gives you some protein along with, you know, your snack. So think really hard about those drinks. They are just like ticking time bombs, really, and all of the Starbucks sweetened drinks are the same. So if you need to move towards, you know, something to replace it with, I don't recommend using iced teas, because commercial iced teas are usually made with a lot of extra sugar too. The Arizona iced teas and Lipton iced teas and all of those Snapples and things like that, they probably have around 25 to 30 grams of sugar each. 27 grams of sugar is pretty common, so you don't want to be replacing it with that. But you can make your own iced tea at home, and it's quite easy, and that can be sugar-free. If you need to, you can sweeten it with a little bit of honey or stevia or xylitol, or if you have maple syrup, like that dissolves really well in drinks, you know, so that's probably a lot better option than getting the thing at the store, which maybe has glucose fructose or high fructose corn syrup. Those are the names in Canada and the US for the type of sugar that we really want to avoid, that really screws up with all of our hormones. So are there other drinks that we want to avoid? Yeah, like some of them are actually pretenders. They make it seem like they're healthy and they're not. So if you're buying a green smoothie, make sure that you're going to a juice bar. Don't get the green smoothies in the containers, or if you do, definitely check the labels. Some of those are okay, but some of them I've checked. I mean, the ones that they were selling at Starbucks ones, I found one variety that had 45 grams of sugar. So that's bananas. So we don't need to be eating any smoothies that contain that much sugar. So hopefully you can get a taste for water. If you've got some fruit or herbs at home and that makes it its way into your water glass, you might enjoy it even better that way. I've got some basil here. It's just lovely in water, and so are, of course, citrus slices and other kinds of fruit in your water are just lovely. So give it a try. I hope that you enjoy being hydrated for now and throughout the rest of the series. And cheers!